Hello everyone, welcome to Matplotlib. So today we'll be moving to the concept of another plotting called your violin plots. This is also one of our interesting plots. We call it violin plots. So basically these plots are similar to box plots, like we discussed in the previous sessions, like how the box plots is work the same way. It's a similar to the box plots, but they also has so the probability density in this particular plots. Like whenever you use this violin plot, just remember it's more informative than the plain box plot. Like if you see the look of the box plots, like when we go with a violin plot, the looks are very nice and it's like more improvative look. It shows its little bit good way on that particular plot on that what we done for the box plot, and it shows the statistics as well, such as mean, median. If we go with range, we can go with that. So let's move to start on that how we have to use it. So here we are going with the importing part first. So import then matplotlib dot pyplot as plt, and then we are going with creation of that. So we just run this, we just go with importing done. Let's move to create the random values. So np dot random dot seeds, like we need to take the values how many. So I'm going with 20, and then we are just creating the data. So I'm just going with data1 equals to np dot random dot normal, just taking is the normal things, and here you just go with the values, like how the values you want to get for the box plots, how we used it. Here also you can use it in the same way. So I'm just going here with the things called, like I just go with the 40 comma 10 comma 300, and then I'm going with data 2. Data 2 equals to np dot random dot normal and then you are moving to 40 already done. We are moving to 60 comma 20 comma 300, the second value. Then I'm going with data 3 equals to np dot random dot normal. We are taking the 5 values 60, then we are going with 80 comma 30 comma 300 for the third one. So going with data 4 equals to np dot random dot normal, and then we are moving towards here the things are with 80 it's done. We are going to 100 comma 40 comma 300, and the last data 5 equals to np dot random dot normal, and here I'm just going with the 20 value. So 20 comma 50 comma 300. So I'm just creating all the datas first. Now I will need to store the datas in this, so I'm just storing the datas. So in a data 1 comma data 2 comma data 3 comma data 4 comma data 5 data 6. No, already we have data 5 till, so data 5 is done. Let's move to go with your variable var equals to plt dot figure. Need to go with the figure. You can give the figure size as well. For now I'm just going with figure GURE. Here inside this you can go ahead the figure size also. We already saw that how we have to get that. Now once we done with the creating of figure, we are moving to creating a axis index. I'm going with x equals to, and then the variable. From there we have to create the add axis. So add, and then we are moving to axes we need to add it. Like this is nothing but your coordinators. So we are having the 4 coordinates, so we just giving the values on those 4 coordinates. Now just create your normal violin plots, how we are using it. So go with vp for the violin plots, and then go with x dot, and then going with vio LIN violin plot PLO2. So this is we use to create a violin plot, the keywords, and where you save this particular data, we save it in a data, we just use it, and then we are moving to show that content like plt dot show. So if you observe here what we done, we just going with the things in a flow, we just imported, then we are just creating the 5 datas. So this is your normal data set, we just created the 5 datas, and after creating all the 5 datas, we just want to save it in a data where we use a variable name called data, and here we just go with figure. Here you can go with the figure size if you want it, or without figure size also you can run it. At last we are storing the things in a one axis, we are giving the coordinates on that 0 0 1 1. Then we use the violin plot to show that how the data should be look. When you run, it's need little bit time to just go with this. So if you observe it, this violin plot, it's little bit similar to the box plots, how it's look like this, but in a some variant way. So that's the reason we call it's like a violin plot is a more informative than the plain box plot. In a plain box plot, it will be only the square. So if you observe in a box plot, this is your box plot, right? So it will be like in a box way, the normal way. So when it's come to this, it will be a little bit informative way. It shows it the statistics and such as mean, median also. You can use it to do that. So this is how you have to use a variety of plots in a matplots. For the next session, we'll be seeing all the plots, how to use it with existing data sets. Till now, we just create a data set to use to see how this all the plots are using. Now we are moving to see that once we have already a data set, how we have to use those data sets to work on that and to use it with the different plots. Thank you.